Ayyoub Bouaddi. We know that Morocco have progressed through to the next round, and he's been playing a very important role for them. We'd seen this rumour coming through from Lille, the club he currently plays for, saying that they would be willing to sell him, but only if he can be loaned back for a year. Well, Arsenal unwilling.
Hello and welcome to Arsenal Home Fans. If you're passionate about Arsenal and want the latest transfer news, breaking stories, tactical analysis and everything happening around the Emirates, you've come to the right place. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications and join thousands of Gunners who never want to miss a major Arsenal update. Now let's dive straight into today's Arsenal transfer news. The summer transfer window is one of the most exciting periods of every football season. Every day brings new rumours, fresh reports, and links to exciting players from around Europe. Some transfers happen quickly, while others take weeks or even months before reaching a conclusion. Arsenal have been one of the busiest clubs in recent transfer windows. Under Mikel Arteta and the club's recruitment team, the strategy has changed dramatically. Instead of only focusing on established superstars, Arsenal are now investing in talented young players who can develop into world-class footballers while also strengthening the first team. That approach has already produced success with several young signings who have become important members of the squad. Today's biggest story involves one of the brightest young midfielders in European football, Ayyoub Bouaddi. Reports continue to suggest that Arsenal remain interested in signing the talented Lille midfielder. Although no official agreement has been reached, multiple reports indicate that Arsenal's recruitment department has been following the teenager's progress for quite some time. So why is there so much excitement surrounding this young midfielder? Let's take a closer look. Ayyoub Bouaddi is regarded as one of France's most exciting football prospects. Despite being very young, he has already shown qualities that many experienced professionals spend years trying to develop. His confidence on the ball immediately stands out. Unlike many young midfielders who play safe passes, Bouaddi always looks comfortable receiving possession even when surrounded by opponents. He rarely panics under pressure. Instead, he stays calm, protects the ball and looks for intelligent passing options. That composure is one of the reasons scouts across Europe have become increasingly interested in his development. Modern football demands midfielders who can do much more than simply pass the ball. Managers now expect players to defend, attack, press aggressively, recover possession, control the tempo of matches, and create opportunities for teammates. Bouaddi appears capable of developing into exactly that kind of complete midfielder. He possesses excellent technical ability. His first touch allows him to escape pressure. His passing range enables him to switch play quickly. His movement between the lines helps his team progress attacks. Most importantly, he plays with remarkable maturity for someone still at the beginning of his professional career. These are qualities Arsenal value highly. When Arsenal scouts evaluate young players, they don't only look at goals and assists. They study football intelligence, decision-making, work ethic, positioning, tactical understanding, ability to improve, character, mentality, consistency. Bouaddi reportedly scores highly in many of these areas. That explains why Arsenal continue monitoring his progress. However, signing him may not be straightforward. Reports suggest Lille would prefer a deal that allows the midfielder to remain at the club on loan for another season. From Lille's perspective, that makes perfect sense. They would receive the transfer fee while still benefiting from one more year of his development before eventually losing him. For Arsenal, though, the situation appears different. The Gunners are believed to favour completing a permanent move without including a loan-back agreement. That difference in negotiation could become one of the biggest obstacles if talks continue. Neither club has officially confirmed the details, but it demonstrates how transfer negotiations often involve much more than simply agreeing on a transfer fee. Every transfer includes several important discussions: the transfer fee, payment structure, performance bonuses, sell-on clauses, contract length, player wages, image rights, medical examinations, registration deadlines, potential loan agreements. Every small detail matters. Sometimes clubs agree on almost everything, but still fail to complete a transfer because of one unresolved issue. That is why patience is always important during the transfer window. Arsenal supporters have become familiar with long negotiations. Some transfers happen within days, others can last for weeks. Occasionally, clubs remain in discussions until the final hours of the transfer window before an agreement is finally reached. That uncertainty creates excitement, but also frustration among supporters. One positive report is quickly followed by another suggesting negotiations have stalled. Then another update claims talks have restarted. This cycle continues until a final decision is announced. If Arsenal eventually succeed in signing Bouaddi, supporters may wonder where he would fit into Arteta's squad. The answer depends on how quickly he adapts to English football. The Premier League is widely regarded as one of the most demanding competitions in world football. Young players often require time to adjust to the pace, physicality, and tactical intensity. Some adapt immediately, others need months before reaching their full potential. Arsenal's coaching staff have demonstrated they are willing to develop young players patiently. Rather than rushing prospects into every match, they often introduce them gradually while helping them improve on the training ground. That development pathway has already benefited several young players in recent seasons. Another factor working in Arsenal's favour is the environment inside the squad. Experienced leaders can help younger teammates settle quickly. Training every day alongside international players accelerates development. Learning from top professionals improves decision-making, positioning, and confidence. That kind of environment could be extremely valuable for someone like Bouaddi if he eventually arrives at the Emirates. Of course, supporters should remember one important point. Interest does not automatically mean a transfer will happen. Football clubs monitor hundreds of players every season. Only a small percentage eventually sign. Scouting lists constantly change depending on budgets, availability, injuries, contract situations, and opportunities that emerge during the transfer window. So while Arsenal's interest is certainly encouraging, fans should avoid assuming the deal is already completed. Until official announcements arrive, every report should be treated with appropriate caution. Still, there is no doubt that Arsenal continue searching for talented young footballers capable of becoming future stars. Whether Ayyoub Bouaddi becomes one of those players remains to be seen. Over the coming weeks, supporters will be watching closely for any new developments. Will Arsenal decide to accelerate negotiations? Can both clubs reach an agreement? Or will another European giant enter the race? Only time will tell. Stay with us because coming up next, we'll take an in-depth look at another exciting young player who has reportedly attracted Arsenal's attention, Cameroonian striker Christian Kafana, and why the Gunners believe he could become one of African football's next big stars.